This looks terrifying, but okay, so my new camera came in the mail a bit earlier, so I thought I would do a little bit of an unboxing. The time has finally come for me to upgrade my camera situation. I've been filming and vlogging for the whole time on an iPhone 13 mini, and it's been great, it's been fine, but I would like to sort of separate my phone vlogging, and I would like to have like a single source of like audio or more just sustained audio over the course of filming. But and yeah, there's a little more other like technical like things that I would like. I really just would like to not rely on my phone so much for vlogging, because it can interrupt the flow of a lot of things. So I ended up I was torn between getting like a Canon G7X or going with Sony, and I wanted Canon G7X was Mark II is like a really popular camera, but it's like it's a quite old, it's like an older camera, and I know that it doesn't have an external mic, and even though I didn't buy an external mic right now, I would want the opportunity to like get better mic, get one. And I knew that like the Sony cameras did come with that. Yeah, so I ended up getting a Sony ZV-1. I was torn between the ZV-1 and the ZV-1F, but ultimately opted for the ZV-1 because I think it's the ZV-1S is a simplified version of the ZV-1, and it's not like new. I think it's like 2 years old, this camera. And yeah, I think I've looked into a lot of YouTube videos, and I liked how it looked, and I liked the different features. You can use it for streaming. Yeah, not that I'll be doing streaming, but it seemed like a good sort of beginner camera to work with. And it came in, I only got the camera, which I'm not sure if it includes a battery for the camera. I imagine that it does. There's a little cord, not sure for. There's a little, comes with a little like furry thing that you can put on top of the camera for wind. This is the battery, great. And this is the camera. Gosh, it feels so good. I really can't believe this. This feels so nice. It feels very like official. This will work. Oh my gosh, so weird. Oh my gosh, it looks so cute. Hi everyone. Wow, I'm actually not mad at the quality of the video on here. I feel like my skin looks really good. My skin does not look that great in person, so I'm really shocked by how good it looks here. But yeah, this is what it looks like. I have the defocus mode on the camera, so like things in the background are a little bit not cloudy, but a little blurred, which is nice. But yeah, this is my new camera. Hopefully the audio is great, and I guess this is what we're gonna be vlogging with now. Let me know your thoughts about this new camera in the comments. Hey everyone, hey friends, welcome back to my channel. I just finished filming a vlog just about where my go-to pants and where I shop for plus size pants and all that stuff. Hopefully it goes well. I feel like a lot of my like plus size fashion content isn't isn't as popular, or yeah, it isn't what a lot of people watch. But I like doing it and sharing it, and I think that there is definitely a need for folks to talk more about shopping, plus size, and all that good stuff. So if you haven't seen it, it'll definitely be up before this video, so definitely check that out. I'm really hungry, and I'm going to probably head out and get something really quick to snack on. But I was thinking, because so many people are decorating for the holidays. Well, I'm looking the wrong way. Vlogging on my new camera, so it's very hard for me not to look at myself. But I feel like I was saying, so many people are decorating for the holidays, and they're putting their trees up, and I'm watching like all the footage on YouTube, all like the content, all the holiday content, which is really great. But it made me realize how much of I feel like a minimalist I am, because I only have like 3 ornaments on there, and they're not the baubles or anything like that, and I'm like really happy with it on my tree. I think I'm just more like a minimal person, so that is translated into my tree design. But I've been seeing so many people like, and how they're decorating their trees, and they're putting all these like accessories on them, which I think is totally cool and exciting to see people have different themes, all that stuff. But it just made me realize that I'm definitely more of a minimalist when it comes to the tree design. I like it the way it is. I don't think I probably will get, I think like in last week's vlog, I went to this store in Brooklyn that had like these really cute like felted ornaments, and I think I'm gonna go back and get the New York cup one. I just like quirky ornaments. I think that's what my theme of my tree is gonna be, just sort of like anything that speaks to me and is sort of related to like my interest. Not so much for like the sake of decorating Christmas, but it's just like, oh yeah, here's my Christmas tree, and here are just things that sort of speak to my personality and what I like and moments in my life and all that stuff. So I think I'm gonna go back and get that New York ornament. Would you believe me if I told you it was 12 o'clock instead and not 6 o'clock? My holiday market plans got canceled or postponed because it's such a rainy day today. And honestly, days like this are great for lounging in, being inside the house, and just like watching movies and stuff. But naturally, I feel compelled to go out. So I'm going to do that. There are a few things that are happening. I need to replenish my like dishwasher soap and like just run a few errands, and then there's a Sephora sale going on. So I want to pop into Sephora and pick up a few items. I'd like this. I've heard a lot of things, of good things about this Charlotte Tilbury setting spray. And I ran out of my setting spray a few weeks ago. And then I want to get like a full size of this concealer I've been using, which is like the NARS concealer in Amande. I'm ready to move on to the full size. Yeah, I think I shouldn't let the rain dictate how I spend my days, because I was so much looking forward to doing something that was like really festive, and that even though those plans got canceled, I still have like things that I need to do and get done, and I plan to probably still be out. Like, I don't think I'll be out all day, but that's the plan. We'll see where the day takes us. So before I head out, I wrote a little to-do list of things that I need to get done, or just some items I need to pick up on. I don't know, sometimes it helps me to stick to like a paper list over a phone list, and it just feels good to jot down a few items that I feel like I always miss things. Also, I really want to do something to my hair. I'm really in the mood for longer hair, and so I'm thinking I may do like long twists myself, which I don't know that I have the patience for. I used to do my own like twist and even braids and stuff like that when I was younger, but now I just don't really have the patience for it or the time. But I'm gonna find the time to do these twists because I'm really looking for just some hair change and see what it's like to have like longer hair that's like past like this area. I feel like most of the time my hair cuts to like this section, but I like it to be a little bit longer, and you know, so I can do a lot of this, you know. I said all that to say I'm probably gonna go to a few beauty supply stores to look for this particular brand of hair that I saw in this YouTube video, or honestly just any extra long twist braid hair. But we will see how successful we are, how I feel about it, all that stuff. Out of all the times I wish I had a photographic memory, now would be that time. This morning I was scrolling on TikTok and I came across this like post of this girl, I guess she works in the industry or something. She posted about Marvelous Mrs. Mavel. The decorations department was having a sale in Steiner Studios for the Marvelous Mrs. Mavel show, and I loved that show. And she taught, there were plates, there were so many items that they were selling, and she posted, because a few people asked questions, so she posted the Gmail because you had to like RSVP. And so I'm like, that I save it and I continue to get ready for the day. Tell me why I just went to check my phone, because I was like thinking about if I was going to actually try to RSVP and go, and the post is down. Like, I hate when people do that. It's like, why did you share it if there was some doubt that you shouldn't be sharing it? So instead of giving up, which is which I feel like a lot of people would do, I said, well, I tried to just recall like what the structure of the email was that I could remember, and that's where I wish my photographic memory that has not existent did exist. And so I tried a few like variations. I thought it was a Gmail account, but I don't think it is. And I got like bounce back emails. I tried like 3 times, and then the 4th try I tried a different email and it hasn't bounced back. So I'm hoping, because for some instances, like if you type an email address in the system and it's like a letter on a letter off or slightly different, they will still send it to the person that you were intended. I don't know how they're doing it. I don't know the legality behind it, but they're getting it done. And I'm not mad at Gmail for that. But I'm hoping that I can RSVP and go, because how cool would that be? Oh my gosh. When I was in college, I was obsessed. Not obsessed, but I took this set design class, and I was actually just thinking about that the other day. I took this set design class, and I'm actually should be putting on makeup because that's what I'm doing right now. And I loved the set design. So it was like a set design class where we were building sets for the plays that the college was doing. And it was just so cool. Definitely something I have never experienced before. I didn't grow up being a part of like plays in like the theater scene. I went to like a performing arts middle school. Well, it wasn't performing arts. It was like a gifted middle school or magnet school where there were people who had you could do and learn various skills. And if there was like an interest, you could learn it and apply it to like your studies and stuff. So I was always on the dance track, and we had dance recitals with our school, but there was like a drama class. So I was never really a part of that. And so I think I like completely was unaware that set design was a whole thing. And so when I went to college and I did this class, I was so obsessed with the prototyping. I think we needed to, and I think I took like there were like 2 parts to the class, and I took the first class where you sort of ideated what the set looked like based on the script, based on the play. And that was like the fun part, because I think we made these like mini sets based off our own interpretation of what we wanted the set to look like. And then the director went and chose and made a decision based on, all of our interpretations. And honestly, I think I really like doing work where I'm working with my hands and I am able to just create things off of just a very simple, just small inspiration or something like that. And I've really had let me check. Oh, this is not plugged in. This should be plugged in. So yeah, I was just thinking about that. And so I would love to honestly just exist in a space where all of the set decorations for a period show existed. Like, that would be so cool, and I could maybe buy something, but I think I would just be happy to be there. So we'll see. We'll keep our fingers crossed. If not, we did our best. So today I am putting my makeup on because I am heading to, it's a bit early, but I have like a reservation for this art cafe. I'm sure like if you are in New York and also on YouTube, you probably would have seen a few folks who talk about this art cafe called Happy Medium in the Two Bridges area of Manhattan. So I'm getting ready to do that. I've been wanting to check it out for a while. I wanted to take a workshop, but just never got around to it. So the reason why I decided to go for it now is because they just released like a clay activity that you can do. So it's like if you go with to the art cafe. They already have supplies there that you can do, and it's like you can choose to do watercolor or collaging, or I think charcoal drawing and stuff like that. And they have those supplies there. You pay like $24 and you can just sit there for 2 hours and just create. They just added a clay component to that, which I love clay because again, in college I did a little clay class, and it was just, again, very fun to work with my hands and be creative, and just like, it was very exciting. So I like signed up. This is the first weekend that they launched it, and I'm getting ready to go to that. Yesterday I went to Sephora because they're having like a 20% off one-time sale, and I wanted to get a few things. So I ended up getting the NARS another mini of the NARS because they didn't have the full size, and I'm like, I think this is gonna probably run out soon, and I don't want to go to another Starbucks. Have I been saying Starbucks? I don't know. I don't want to go to another Sephora to get the NARS. So I got that, and then I got the Charlotte Tilbury airbrush setting spray because, like I said yesterday, I ran out of my setting spray and I've been hearing great things about it, and I still haven't found like a setting spray that is great, that does like where my skin is not constantly where like my makeup isn't constantly rubbing off places. It's so icky. And then I got this NARS like a duo blush palette. I wanted to try the NARS Orgasm because I've been using this very old MAC blush that I just needed to replace my blush and try out this one. And this is like a mini version, so I thought I would just try the see how it looks on my skin before getting like a full-size palette. So that's what I'm doing, and I need to hurry up and get out of here. I need to get out of here because you have a busy day. I don't think I've ever, I'm not sure if I updated you all, but I went to the store that I went to last week to try to find the New York City like felted cup that I was really into. But I went back there, not only were they like having an event or something, but they didn't have the felted like ornament anymore, and I was really bummed. I guess a lot of people thought it was really cool too. But when I went to the store yesterday, I went to this store called Annie's General Store. They had it, and that was exciting, and so I took it as a moment to go and pick it up. This is what it looks like. How cute. And then it's like steam at the top, and then there's like in the inside there's like coffee. But yeah, I thought it was really cute, and let's put it on the tree. How cute is this? All right, I'm not mad at it. I have about an hour before my thing at Happy Medium. I spent so long trying to find parking, and I didn't actually eat food, which I was planning on doing. So I stopped by this cafe and I got a ham and cheese on a croissant and some hot cocoa, and hopefully it will tide me over until after I'm done with this like art session. This looks just like Voldemort. That's wild. Just made it back home after a pretty hectic Sunday. I'm gonna show y'all what I made, but I just wanted to say how much fun it was and how at first like it started off with a little bit of an issue because they were gonna put me, because I RSVP'd as just one person, they were gonna put me in like these singular seats that wasn't at a table, but they would give me like a lap, something that I can like do the work on my lap. And I'm like, y'all, this is clay. So I had to say to them like, y'all, this is clay. I don't really feel comfortable just sitting on this like seat and doing the work on my lap when I'm like paying for this clay and to be here, and I plan on being here for a few hours. And they made it work. But I'm like, are people really out here just doing this stuff on their lap? And then I'm like, that's also not really, it's also not a great way to meet people, sitting in those little bench. I mean, I guess because like one single person sits beside another single person who came alone, but, and they admitted that they're still trying to work out what, they're still trying to work out, you know, the seating and everything in the new space, and what that looks like for their art cafes and everything. So I was just thankful that they were able to work with me and actually had a really great time. And I met someone who was like another desk mate, and we were just sitting and talking about, you know, third spaces, which is like this new terminology that talks about third spaces being places that aren't your home and aren't work, where you can have fun. And I think there may be like some catnip on the ground, which is actually really weird. And so yeah, it was a very nice space. It was really comfortable and cozy, and the music was playing and people were just doing art and having fun and exploring their creativity. And yeah, so if you're in it, it was like decently priced. So if you are in New York, definitely check out Happy Medium and explore your creativity. They have so many different cool workshops. So here's what I made. They actually gave us these takeaway pan things to put the clay in. Okay. All right. So the first piece I made was this. I think y'all saw this as I was building it out. Honestly, I just really was going for a pretty darker. I just finished watching the show Wednesday on Netflix, so I'm really all about the whole just dark and scary. So both of these are ornaments. And this is supposed to be a zipper, and sort of signify that this person, I can zip this person's lip. Yeah, so I explored a little bit of my dark side with this one, with both of them, honestly. And this actually took me the longest to do. I hadn't done something like this, like clay working, in years, and so I really needed to remember the ways to make a face. So this took me like over probably like an hour and a half. And then like right as I was finishing up, I somehow pulled out this baby and was able to make this look so terrifying. This looks terrifying, but I am honestly obsessed. It's like got a little third eye here, which I'm gonna use for the string to hang it. But look at his little nostrils. How cute is that? Oh my gosh, those eyeballs. Honestly, I'm obsessed. I feel like I did a really great job and it makes me laugh. And I feel like this is a good sort of, this captures really my personality, my dark side. And I thought it was just really fun. So yeah, I had a really great Sunday. So I don't really know what I'm gonna spend the day doing. Nooney's playing with her cat, her little toys. I need to catch up on my YouTube videos. Everyone is doing vlogmas, so I wanna watch people's vlogmases for today. I just posted a video today around like my plus size pants, which I filmed and edited in one day, which is, that rarely happens, but I'm really super proud of that and got that up for the week. And now I want to watch the vlogmas and respond to some comments from that video. So I think I'm gonna end the video here. I hope that you all are having a great December, last month of the year. Let's finish it out with a bang. And yeah, I think thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.
She said she the one, I bet she thinks she is. Saying don't have no trust, I don't know where you been. I need a break.